Most people can't afford a £1,000 emergency, and it's not because they don't earn enough, and it's not even because they don't know what to do, but because they never act. And that's the truth no one likes to admit. In this video, I'm going to go through that reality check, prove to you that the real problem isn't knowledge, why later never comes, how to break that cycle, and then the mindset shift that you need to make. But before we begin, can I ask you that if you aren't already a subscriber, that's hit the subscribe button below. It would really help me and my channel out, and it would help this video reach more people just like you. Almost half of adults couldn't come up with £1,000 tomorrow if life demanded it. That's a broken boiler, a car repair, or a sudden dental bill. Without a safety net, that small emergency turns into debt, stress, and panic. But here's the surprising thing. Most people know they need an emergency fund, a contingency fund. So why don't they have one? A lot of us love to believe that it's a knowledge gap. If only I knew more about money. If only I had the right spreadsheet, the right app, the right video. But most people don't have a knowledge problem. They have an action problem. It's not about what you know, it's about what you do. And underneath that, there's a belief problem as well. People don't believe they can stick to it. They don't believe they'll ever get ahead. They don't feel capable, so they delay. We all say, I'll start saving when I earn more. I'll put something aside after this holiday. I'll deal with money later. But the uncomfortable truth, as you know and I know, is that later never comes. Tomorrow never comes. I mean, tomorrow does come, but the later tomorrow doesn't come. You get what I mean. Every time you put it off, you're not waiting. You're burying your head in the sand. But to break the cycle, the way out, it's not complicated. It starts with one decision. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to figure out for yourself what that decision is. Some of you got it, I can see. Act. That's the decision. You need to take the decision to act. Open a savings account today. Just hop online and open one. It's not difficult. In fact, it will probably take you less than 10 minutes to do that. Put £10 in that savings account. Just £10. Okay, fine. If you want to put £100 in, put £100 in. Whatever you want. Just put some money in there. Open that savings account and put some money in there. Name that account. Emergency fund or contingency fund. Whatever you want. It doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, it's better if it isn't. Because that quest for perfection slows you down and action gets you moving. It's not about the amount. It's about the signal. You're giving yourself a signal. You're telling yourself, I've started. And once you started, watch what happens. I've done this myself and it happened to me. And others I've helped along the way, it's happened to them too. Once you start, momentum automatically builds. If you've put £10 in, suddenly you find yourself thinking, actually, I could probably put £15 in, or 25 or 50 or whatever it is. Those thoughts hadn't come to you before. The action made them come. The momentum made them come. Here's the mindset shift. This is where psychology comes in. You have to believe you can do it before you'll ever do it consistently. And belief is just a thought, isn't it? So why not tell yourself you can do it? Do that enough times and you'll start believing it. Or do it, take the action, as we talked about earlier, and you'll start believing it automatically through that action, through the very course of taking that one step, opening a savings account and putting some money in there. And belief isn't just in your head. You can literally train it. Every morning, close your eyes and picture yourself 6 months from now. You log into your banking app. And there it is, £1,000 sitting in your emergency fund. You feel what it's like to be secure, to be calm, to know that life can't knock you off balance with one bill. The feeling? That feeling you've just experienced? That's what you're building. You don't need to manifest millions. You don't need to imagine yachts or mansions. This isn't about that. This is about something much, much simpler. Peace of mind. And here's why this matters way more than you think. An emergency fund, a contingency fund, isn't the finish line. It's the starting line. If you haven't got one yet, then you're standing before the starting line. Without one, you'll always be reacting. With it, you can start playing offense, investing, building, growing. It's the difference between always living in fear, either real terrifying fear or even mild fear. Fear is fear, no matter the intensity. It's the difference between living in fear and finally living with confidence. So let me ask you again, if life hit you with a 1,000 bill tomorrow, would you be okay? If not, if the answer is no, stop waiting for the right moment. The right moment is today, now. Put something aside today. It doesn't have to be the full amount straight away. Start small, but start. I say this a lot, and if you're a subscriber and seen my other videos, you'll have heard me saying this many times, and I hope it's sinking in now. However you start, just start. It's not how you start that counts, or what you start with that counts. It is that you start. Because, and you already knew this, but sometimes it's good to hear it being said again, because later never comes. If you stuck around this long in the video, then you're already showing commitment. And if that's right, then leave a comment below to make that commitment to start now. Just put now in the comments and let me know that you've begun. I'll see you in the next one. Normally, I'd point you to another video of mine that you might find useful, but you've just made a commitment to me that you're going to start saving today for that emergency fund. So go ahead, start it. And I'm not going to leave any videos here on the side today. You'll find me again when you need to.